It's now my honor to introduce our first grantee speaker of the evening, Patrick Marley Rump, Executive Director of Literacy for Environmental Justice. Come on up, Patrick. There we go. Get you started here. Literacy for Environmental Justice promotes ecological health and community development in Southeast San Francisco through urban greening and workforce development opportunities. And Patrick will tell us more.
Yeah. First of all, thank you for having us, and it's delighting. It's honor to be here. It's really exciting to be a new grantee of SV2, and I thought I'd do a little bit of storytelling tonight, talk a little bit about our organization, and keep the program moving. So, once again, Patrick Rump, Literacy for Environmental Justice. Our mission. We were established in 1998. I've had the honor of being with LEDGE since 1999. So I've kind of grown up with the organization, so to speak. We really work at that intersection of workforce development and eco-literacy. So really promoting, teaching the environment in an urban setting and really making the work culturally relevant and accessible and barrier-free, and doing environmental work in our environment versus taking people from the city and going to the environment. And looking for ways to engage people in that work. So we have job training programs, whatnot. Through doing the work, we also look to make actual change in the community. So urban greening projects, and we look to cultivate community stewardship in our neighborhood. We do that through the workforce development and employment opportunities for youth, primarily in Bayview, Hunters Point, and Southeast San Francisco. Really quickly, I wanted to just share some of the victories that have happened in the last 20 years to kind of give some context to our work. In 2001, our organization and a coalition of other environmental justice organizations closed PG&E's Hunters Point power plant. This was a decade-long struggle to close the #1 source of air pollution in Southeast San Francisco. So we were really excited about that. In 2004, we opened up operations at Candlestick Point State Recreation Area. We built a native plant nursery there, which is growing tens of thousands of plants to do the greening that I spoke about. In 2007, we were also involved in food access and security issues with getting food in the neighborhood. Our Good Neighbor program was widely modeled and basically led to state legislation, which is changing the way people have food in liquor stores and other things in urban communities. In 2001, we had the milestone of building the Eco Center at Herons Head Park. This was the city's first net zero building and is a Platinum LEED certified environmental education center in the shadow of the power plant that I just spoke about. And in 2015, we were just awarded a $1 million grant to do some capital improvements at Candlestick. One of them includes building one of only 2 environmental campsites in the entire city of San Francisco, restoring tons of acreage of waterfront land and expanding our native plant nursery. So before I start, oh wait, I'm gonna go back. I made a misclick here. I want to share a personal story about one of the youth who was a part of all of this work. Zachariah Jefferson, I had the opportunity to meet him in 2008, and this is him in person in his senior year working in our workforce development program.
There is wildlife out there, and you don't have to go 5 hours drive to see squirrels or to see coyote or to see rabbits. And that kind of connects me to the other parks because I have those same features so close to me. And that's been able to take me places like Point Reyes, so I can see the elk, Ana Nuevo, to see the seals.
So this is Zach in 2008. This is him 2 years into our program. When he came to our program, he had been out of high school for 5 years. He met one of our environmental educators on a field trip, And that led to a job at Ledge, which led to a career pathway in the environment. For the last couple of years, he's been working for national parks. It's helped stabilize his life. As he's been restoring the land, he's been finding his voice. He's also been restoring his sense of place and his connection to the environment. And we're really excited to say we just offered Zach a full-time position with Ledge, so the story continues, and it looks like he will be joining our team with a real solid job here in a couple weeks. And just looking forward. If you guys are learning, if you want to learn a little bit more, here's our website. I'll be around later today. You can also reach out to Anthony if you're interested in finding out about our programs. And lastly, if you have any questions, ask me.